Shri Gurubhyo Nama. Morning viewers. In this video, we are going to see about the upcoming 2025 New Year predictions. I wish you all a happy New Year. Let this 2025 bring you all happiness and joy. In this year 2025, there will be three major transits. One is Saturn Transit, which is going to take place in the end of March 2025. Then comes Jupiter Transit in the month of May, and followed by Rahu Ketu Transit in the month of June. All these three major transits will have a great impact upon each and every zodiac. So while seeing the yearly prediction, first we have to see for the first 3 months based on the current positions of the planets, and after the transits from May till the year end, the new positions of the planets. Based on the planetary positions and the houses the planets going to aspect, we need to predict the percentage for each and every zodiac on the tangible benefits. Again, in this video I am going to present some of the intangible benefits too. We consolidate that and we call it as gains and losses. So in the year, for every zodiac there will be some gains and losses. The gain doesn't include just a financial value alone. It also includes sentimental values. Like if a child is born, we consider this as a gain. If a person is expired, then we consider as a loss. Similarly, if a person buys a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, it is considered of buying an asset. Similarly, if a person sells his asset, we consider this as a loss. So by calculating all this planetary positions and the different methods of aspecting and different ways we need to consider which are all the zodiac going to get positive impacts and those zodiac which needs to be very careful in this year. 2025, as the digit goes away, it indicates number 9. 2 plus 2 plus 5. So as per the numerology, the symbol, the value 9 implies to the planet Mars. So when the year starts, Mars actually gets debilitated at the Cancer, but it is not a fully debilitated one because it has the retrograded properties also. We call it as a Vagram. So Nicha Vagra. So it is retrograded at the exalted condition. So if any planet debilitates and retrogrades, it gives an exalted power also in between. So we consider as a planet Mars can give some exalted powers also during the period. In the year 2025, June, July afterwards, Mars will start its own conditions. So it will come away from the retrogression process. So in this video, from Aries to Pisces, we'll be seeing the positive and the negative predictions for each of the zodiac with the values and the gains and losses, each separate video. If you are new to my channel, keep this channel subscribed so that you will get my updates instantly. Aries, the first zodiac sign. For Aries, people may be afraid of entering into the 7.5 period of Saturn. But this period is not so because the power of Saturn is not so powerful. It will do positivity. The reason being, Saturn enters into the house of Jupiter. Any mischievous person is very strong outside, but if he is inside a temple or a church or a mosque, the person will not do or show its negative influences upon others. So in that aspect, we can say this period when Saturn moves from Aquarius to Pisces, it will not do much of its negative influences. First initial 3 to 4 months, the Aries, they get the effect of Saturn at the 11th house. So there will be positive benefits based on the Saturn's presence in the 11th house. Some may get gains out of business. Those who are working may get increments, promotions, etc. Even for elders, the time seems to be favorable. Those looking for a remarriage proposals could get a positive turnaround till March. Similarly, those who are not married, there could be a possibility of getting a married alliances before March or by maximum by April. Those who are looking for childbirth can also get good results in this particular time. Now when we consider after all the three planets transit, Rahu moves from Pisces to Aquarius and Saturn moves from Aquarius to Pisces. Still we can say it is as good as saying Saturn placed at the 11th house because Rahu behaves like the house lord of the Aquarius. Again, Rahu behaves like Saturn. But Rahu at the 11th house can fetch a lot of positivity. There will be travel opportunities. Some may get foreign opportunities during this time. So, after April, Still, the influence of the 11th house is there for Aquarius, so they get a lot of gains in this year. When Rahu moves to Aquarius, Ketu from Virgo moves to Leo. So the position of Ketu at the 5th house is not so encouraging. It may spoil the studies of the children. Those who are looking for childbirth may face some tough time after April. Now, when we see the Jupiter's transit, Jupiter is so far staying at the 2nd house, good for revenue generation. Now Jupiter moves to the 3rd house. It's not a favorable position, but from 3rd house, Jupiter aspects the 11th house, indirectly influences the money. So it is like Jupiter influencing from the 3rd house, activating the 11th house gives lot of money generations also. So considering this, for Aries, the positions of Rahu as well as Saturn and Jupiter, the effect remains the same. So no one need not have to worry about the 7.5 period of Saturn. The year seems to be positive for them. There will be lot of gains. There will be gains in the business. Some may get new job opportunities. Those who are unemployed for long can get good job opportunities. Some may even travel foreign countries for a better job prospects. Those already working in companies can get better positions, and some may even get promoted to a different state or even countries. There will be good relationship between the brothers and sisters during the 2025 period. Those who are artists can get lot of good opportunities. Those who are into logistics and transport industries can find lot of positivity during this time. Children study well, they progress well in their studies. Some even find opportunities to study in foreign countries. Women in this zodiac get more advantages compared to men. There will be ornaments added on to their assets. Some may buy gold, silver and all during this time. So there are a lot of opportunities in this year for women. Even women entrepreneurs get a lot of good business and they get good name among the public. Those who are working in social media can find good revenue opportunities during the year 2025. So considering all the factors for the zodiac Aries, even though they are into the 7.5 period of Saturn, there will be positive expenses after the month of May. Some may celebrate certain functions lavishly. There will be marriage proposals to some of the friends or relatives, so they need to spend for them. There will be childbirth due to which they celebrate a lot. There will be functions for new constructions of buildings and all. So there will be more positive expenses even for children's studies to foreign countries. Though for Aries, after May, there will be a lot of expenses on a positive side. Some may purchase assets like 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers and all, and the investments will definitely go up. So we can say there will be a good positivity up to 85% in the year 2025 for Aries. For Aries, in the year 2025, there could be a positivity up to 85%. The stars Ashwini, Bharani and Kritika Pada 1 constitute the zodiac Aries. For the star Ashwini, there could be a positivity up to 85%, and for the star Bharani, it will be up to 80%, and for the star of Sun Kritika Pada 1, there will be positivity up to 75%. In total, for the Aries, there could be 7 gains and 3 loss. So we can say there will be 70% benefits and 30% losses in the year 2025. This includes all tangible and intangible benefits.